You think I'm going away. You think I'm gonna roll over and let this one. You think I'm just gonna let this go. The longer this goes on, I don't care. I'm just gonna, I've already been invited by a couple people just be persistent until I piss somebody off. I'm already angry because of everything we had to go through. All the time it was taken from me. All the time it takes from my customers because I have to fight this stuff. So when this says I've already contacted the Washington State Attorney General, yeah, that's true. I've also filed a complaint against your freight company across our DOT number. Because if I can stop their operation, I'm going to upset somebody and we're going to get this resolved. If I have to get an attorney involved, I've already consulted my attorney. Hey, if I had to make it a social media issue, I've already have. This isn't a threat, this was a promise. And I'm working on that right now. As one person. So, I'm not going away. You guys want to bring legal action? You guys can pay for it too, because I'm not paying for it. If I have to get an attorney involved, you're paying for it. You think I'm going away. You think I'm gonna roll over and let this one. You think I'm just gonna let this go. The longer this goes on, I don't care. I'm just gonna, I've already been invited by a couple people just be persistent until I piss somebody off. I'm already angry because of everything we had to go through. All the time it was taken from me. All the time it takes from my customers because I have to fight this stuff. So when this says I've already contacted the Washington State Attorney General, yeah, that's true. I've also filed a complaint against your freight company across our DOT number. Because if I can stop their operation, I'm going to upset somebody and we're going to get this resolved. If I have to get an attorney involved, I've already consulted my attorney. Hey, if I had to make it a social media issue, I've already have. This isn't a threat, this was a promise. And I'm working on that right now. As one person. So, I'm not going away. You guys want to bring legal action? You guys can pay for it too, because I'm not paying for it. If I had to get an attorney involved, you're paying for it. Alright, so I thought I'd give a quick update. So it's February 5th, it's about 9 o'clock at night, and I just got off the phone with Jason Mall. So, I'd reached out. I don't know how I got this email chain. I really don't. Just the last one I got was from Joe Clement saying, oh yeah, there's been a claim filed. So, I don't really know how I got this claim, but, or not this claim, but this email chain. So, I'd reached out to Jason last night, and I told him, I said, along the lines of, hey, it's going to cost me $750, whatever, in parts, my cost. I don't know if that includes shipping to fix my truck. So, I sent him over an estimate. I sent him all the documentation that, the whole report that I created, and I sent that over to him today. And I sent him an estimate. So, always get in writing, right? Here's the estimate. Replacement grill, headlight, door, and hardware kit. $1,300 or $1,379.63. That's just in parts. Labor to remove and install grill and related components, $380, and then lost time on my business end is $427. We're not even talking about tax yet. We haven't figured out tax yet. See, tax will be figured upon accepted estimate. So I've called. Once I know that the claim got denied, I've called everybody through here. We talked to Jason again tonight. We've talked to Carrie. Now, Jason calls me tonight. Now, keep in mind, it's 9 o'clock. I just got off the phone with him. They call me, hey, we'll cut you a check for $750. Okay, well, did you not get my estimate? I told you I'd send that over. Did you not get my estimate? Because that, even if you said, we won't pay you for your lost time, but hey, we'll pay you the parts, and we'll pay you for... So you think that I'm going to do this after hours? I got to fix my own truck in my own time because you guys hit and you guys can't own up to it. And then you're going to tell me that I'm going to try to be the nice guy. That's why I said there's two sides to every story. That goes back to January 27th. So last night, I'm going to try to be the nice guy because I'm not going to reach out to you directly, but me personally, I have to reach out to Jason. And then I'm going to deal with the nice guy. So let's look at oh god. So yeah, there's that report I'm talking about. The whole report that I filed on behalf of my company, right? And then he says, then you ask me about the YouTube video. Yeah, damn straight I'm gonna make YouTube videos. You know how this plays out? Because I've been on the receiving end of this, is that you guys pay up for this, and we get in a release agreement, and this all goes away, and you never see this again. That's how this plays out if you guys want to handle it. I gave you guys that option. Because I can just as easily take this to my insurance company, and if they think it's a dead ringer, I can fight this. Yeah, I can have a shop pay for this. And if you think for 1 second that any shop's going to take this on, you're sadly mistaken. You think that you know that's unreasonable? Wait till we get to a shop that then you're actually paying to them for whatever it takes. So let's take another look at this. So haven't heard from Carrie, haven't heard from Chris. Let's see. So right there, customer has contacted the Washington Attorney General, and if an attorney has to get involved, he will make it a social media case as well. Social media issue. So I warned you guys up front that depending on how this plays out, I give you guys full warning that depending on how you want to handle this, that this is how I will handle it. January 27th. You should never allow the truck down. Let's just read this email from the beginning. Hi, Chris. Ryder's contract. Oops, sorry about that. Ryder's contract carrier performed the delivery, visited the claimant to view the damages personally, and advised that unfortunately could not accept the claim as the damage. There was no evidence that the damage was caused by a truck. So you also refused. Yeah, it's also our understanding that the claimant declined to submit to his insurance company for further investigation. I had to call the police. That was my first contact with your freight company. There does not appear to be together now. He states the truck should have never been even allowed on his road to make the delivery. They say the sales rep that the road is not big truck friendly. Have that in writing, and he sees noted on his sale. But they came out with a large truck. Didn't call me either. Say the carrier company came out with their truck to check the height and entertain the possibility that was their truck. Light it up. Asked for your insurance, you guys denied it, and then stopped all contact. Yep, told you guys I would settle, you guys didn't want to, so here we are. Corey states that he has a piece of the Dell truck, having your lug nut cover, that didn't pop off by accident, as well as he made a police complaint. Yep, had to call them. Please call this customer ASAP to discuss going for the claim and reply all with an update. So, and then we got customers upset that he has not heard anything from his, in 3 weeks. He tried to reach out to the compliance team, but Vector Extension stated they were closed. Okay? So, I've tried to give you guys the option to settle last night. I told you I'd send that over. So I sent that over to you, Jason. Sent that over to you this morning. And we talked last night. I reconsidered it and sent it over this morning. So, like I said, the way this plays out is you guys, you tell me that, well, Ryder, we'll cut you a check, but that's on the table, and then you're upset I make a YouTube video? How else do you think I'm going to handle this? When I have to call the police on your freight carrier? When I have to get bounced through this whole thing? When I've got your fucking email chain? So, you think I'm upset? You want this to continue? You think you were upset that there might have been a YouTube video? At this point, there's 4 YouTube videos, a Facebook video, and about 6 different reviews of your company. So, tomorrow I get to go to my insurance agent. If they think it's a dead ringer, then I just keep going after more. Maybe I take your check anyway. At least then I'm only $250 out of pocket up front. Maybe we just keep going. I talk to my insurance agent. I take it to small claim court anyway on top of the insurance. Maybe I just make a bigger deal out of this because, I gave you guys the estimate. And you didn't even mention that you received it. You never even replied to my email. You just tell me that you're gonna tell me that you're gonna try and be a nice guy, and but guess what? If you would have been, rather than hide behind your email, rather than hide behind this email, you would have contacted me directly. I wouldn't have had to go through all this, but now I've got it all in writing. So this is your guys' all decisions. But I'm gonna keep posting this publicly because I don't. No customer should have to go through this and fight through it. No company owner should have to fight another company to get this handled.